I don't often talk about the notion or the experience of writer's block. The reason for this is simply that, generally speaking, when I go into a project, I have a pretty good idea of how it's going to run. I tend to outline things relatively well at the outset. And even when it comes to more shorter fiction, where I don't necessarily do an outline, I have still a pretty good structure of how the story is going to go already in my head. Before I even start to type it out, I have at least the narrative structure going on. And so, for the most part, when it comes to writing, my primary challenge is usually not with the ideas or anything like that. It's more, my challenges usually are with the prose. It's more about how to tell the story effectively and in the best way that one can do it. But I'm going to say it, I definitely have writer's block right now. This is definitely a case of what I would consider to be writer's block. And when I say that, I'm talking about from, again, an idea standpoint, not necessarily a one from like a craft standpoint or procrastination standpoint or something like that. I simply don't know what to do. I simply don't have an idea to finish out this story, basically, is what it comes down to. It's the first time in a very long time that I've actually gone through this. It happens, obviously. These things do happen. You do go through the process, and occasionally you get a little hemmed up or you get stumped with something. But generally, I don't experience this feeling of not knowing where the story's going to go, or not knowing what to write next, or what to talk about. Usually I have it. Usually it just comes to me. And so now, in this scenario, I do have it, though. I spoke yesterday about how I'm trying to find the resonance. I'm trying to find that lasting element of the story, I think that's going to connect with readers for a long time. That the sort of heart of the story, the heart of my subject, which in this tale is about the town. It's about, really the whole collection really is about people in general of a community trying to come together in the wake of a mass, tragic event, and how people individually and as a community kind of deal with grief and sort of come together. And it's difficult to find the angle for this particular piece. It's difficult to come up with where that heart's going to be. And so for me, a lot of today was just thinking. It was thinking at the keyboard. It was thinking while I went out in the morning to run some errands. It was just a lot of just kind of pondering. And you can't really brute force this type of thing. With prose, you can type through it. You can write through it. With this, you can write, but you're going to delete probably what you're going to write. Like, you're going to write the wrong, incorrect thing. And some people will tell you that that's fine. That you should, if you don't have an idea, write the wrong thing, and then you'll probably come to find the correct thing amidst the wrong stuff that you're writing. It's not a way that I've ever done it before. I usually like to have at least a clear idea before I start to put things to the keyboard. But I imagine for the next day or two, maybe, hopefully, it'll be that short. I'm probably going to be experiencing this. Probably going to be experiencing that feeling of not knowing what to do and what to talk about. And I just got to kind of be okay with that, for now at least. We'll see. Certainly we're going to see. We're going to find out as we go along here where this narrative takes us. But for the moment, I'm stuck. It's even the footage I have right here is of just this kind of select time that I found when I was at least doing some typing, making some notes. I mean, a lot of what you're seeing right here is actually just me making some notes for myself, just some ideas to potentially work with, so I can come back to it later on and kind of reevaluate. But that's really what it is, just notes, ideas. Wasn't a whole lot of prose that was done today. And so, for the moment, I'm stuck. For the moment, I'm going to be stuck here, and we're just going to have to kind of wait it out. Just wait it out, keep thinking, and yeah, gotta trust the idea is going to come to me eventually. Don't know when, but you gotta believe at some point soon the idea is going to come.